Hello, everyone. There's something dangerous about people who always ask but never give. The ones who take pieces of you, your time, energy, and loyalty without ever replenishing what they drain. These people may not always have bad intentions, but the effect they have on your life can be devastating. Today, I want to give you a simple but powerful truth. Your life is shaped by the people you allow in it. Stay away from people who ask you for these 7 things. Time is the one resource you can never get back. It is more valuable than money because you can always make more money, but you can never create more time. Yet, some people treat your time as if it were unlimited, as if their convenience should take priority over your purpose. These are the people who constantly ask for your time but never respect it. They expect you to drop everything for them, yet they never show up when you need them. They call, they text, they demand your attention. But when you step back and evaluate, you realize that these interactions are not enriching your life, they are only taking from it. These are the people who don't consider your commitments or priorities. They assume that just because they need you, you should be available. They take offense when you set boundaries. But here's a simple truth. Anyone who does not respect your time does not respect you. People who truly value you will be mindful of your schedule. They will not expect you to stretch yourself thin for their benefit while they offer nothing in return. You have to be intentional about where your time goes. Every minute you spend with someone who does not value it as a minute taken away from something meaningful, your growth, your dreams, your loved ones, your purpose. And the truth is, when you give away your time too freely, people begin to take it for granted. They assume that because you've always been available, you always will be. They don't realize the sacrifices you make because they never had to make them themselves. The hardest part is realizing that not everyone deserves access to you. That saying no does not make you selfish. It makes you wise. That the more you protect your time, the more you start to attract people who value it. The ones who see your worth, respect your boundaries, and match your level of effort. So pay attention to the people who ask for your time. Do they appreciate it? Do they reciprocate it? Do they add value to your life, or are they simply taking without giving? Because if they don't respect your time, they don't deserve your presence. Energy is one of the most precious resources you have. It fuels your ambitions, your creativity, and your ability to show up fully in life. But not everyone who asks for your energy deserves it. There are people who constantly pull from you, emotionally, mentally, and even physically, without ever replenishing what they take. They bring their problems to you, their worries, their chaos, expecting you to be the one to fix things, to listen, to support. Yet when you need encouragement, guidance, or even just a listening ear, they are nowhere to be found. You recognize these people when you leave every conversation feeling drained instead of uplifted, when interactions feel like a weight rather than a source of strength, when you are always the one giving, adjusting, compromising, yet they never seem to notice. These individuals do not engage in balanced relationships. They take as much as they can, assuming you will always have more to give. And for a while, you might. But over time, this imbalance starts to wear on you. You become exhausted, not just physically, but emotionally. Your motivation dips. Your passion fades. You wonder why you feel empty, not realizing that the people around you have been pulling from your energy without giving anything back. It is not selfish to guard your energy. It is necessary. You cannot pour into others when you are running on empty. You cannot be your best self if you are constantly depleted by those who do not reciprocate. Healthy relationships, whether personal or professional, require mutual effort. It's about give and take, not just take. The right people will recognize when you need support and offer it without you having to ask. They will uplift you just as you uplift them. The key is to be intentional about where your energy goes. Ask yourself, do the people in your life inspire you or exhaust you? Do they add to your life or only take from it? If you are constantly left feeling drained, it may be time to step back, because those who truly care about you will not just consume your energy, they will contribute to it. They will be the ones who give as much as they take, ensuring that you never have to carry the weight of the world alone. Loyalty is not something that should be given freely, it must be earned. Yet there are people who expect your loyalty without ever proving they deserve it. They demand your unwavering support, your trust, and your commitment, even when they have done nothing to secure it. They believe that just because they are in your life, whether as friends, family, or colleagues, you owe them allegiance. But loyalty is not a right, it is a privilege that comes from mutual respect, consistency, and integrity. True loyalty is built over time through actions, not words. It comes from people who stand by you, who prove their reliability, and who show that they are just as committed to you as they expect you to be to them. But those who demand your loyalty without earning it are often the first to disappear when you need them most. They want you to be there for them, to defend them, to support their choices, even when those choices are wrong. They want you to stay silent when you should speak up, to stand by them even when they betray your trust. And if you dare to question their actions or set boundaries, they will accuse you of being disloyal. This is not loyalty, it is manipulation. True loyalty does not require you to compromise your values or blind yourself to the truth. It does not force you into situations that go against your principles. When someone truly values your loyalty, they will never put you in a position where you have to choose between them and your integrity. They will understand that loyalty is a two-way street. Be cautious of those who ask for your loyalty but do not reciprocate it. Pay attention to how they treat you, how they support you, how they show up in your life. Are they loyal to you in return, or do they only expect your loyalty when it benefits them? The right people will never demand your loyalty. They will earn it through their consistency, their honesty, and their actions. Loyalty should never be blind, and it should never be one-sided. Give it to those who have proven themselves worthy, not to those who simply expect it. Because loyalty, when misplaced, can be the very thing that holds you back from becoming who you are meant to be. Money is more than just a tool for survival. It represents hard work, discipline, and sacrifice. Every dollar you earn comes at the cost of your time, effort, and energy. Yet there are people who will ask for your money without any sense of accountability. They expect you to give, but they never explain why they need it or how they intend to use it. They assume that because you have it, you should be willing to share it, no questions asked. These people come in different forms. Some use emotional manipulation, telling you that if you truly cared about them, you would help them financially. Others make promises of repayment that never materialize. Some even guilt you into giving by making you feel responsible for their situation, as if their poor choices or lack of planning are your burden to carry. But the harsh reality is this: anyone who asks for your money without accountability is not respecting you, they are using you. Helping someone financially is not the issue. Generosity is a beautiful trait. The problem arises when there is no transparency, no responsibility, and no effort to improve their circumstances. When someone repeatedly asks for money without showing any willingness to change, to work hard, or to be responsible, they are not looking for help. They are looking for an easy way out. And if you keep giving without setting boundaries, you are not helping them, you are enabling them. True financial support should come with responsibility. If someone genuinely needs help, they will not hesitate to be open about their situation. They will understand that money is not just something to be handed out, it must be respected. They will show appreciation, make an effort to repay if possible, or at the very least use it wisely. But those who take without accountability will keep coming back, expecting more, never considering the impact it has on you. Protect your financial resources, be mindful of who you give to and why. It is not your job to rescue people from every financial challenge, especially if they are not willing to take responsibility for themselves. Generosity should be intentional, not demanded. Give where it truly makes a difference, not where it is expected, without accountability. Because the people who truly value your help will never take it for granted. They will respect it, appreciate it, and use it wisely. Silence can be powerful, but there are moments when speaking up is not just necessary, it is a responsibility. Yet there are people who will ask you to remain silent when you should be using your voice. They will tell you to let things go, to avoid conflict, to stay quiet for the sake of peace, but often the peace they want is not real peace. It is just their way of avoiding accountability. They do not want you to disrupt their comfort, challenge their actions, or expose the truth. These people may be friends, family, colleagues, or even leaders. They expect your silence when injustice is happening, when something is wrong, or when you have been hurt. They ask you to suppress your thoughts, your emotions, and even your values to make things easier for them. But the cost of staying silent when you should speak up is too high. It creates resentment, it allows wrongdoing to continue, and it diminishes your sense of self. When you withhold your voice, you give power to those who do not deserve it. You allow others to dictate the narrative, to manipulate situations, and to escape responsibility. But the truth always demands to be spoken, no matter how uncomfortable it makes others. Speaking up is not about being confrontational. It is about standing in your truth, refusing to be controlled, and ensuring that your voice is not silenced by fear or pressure. The people who genuinely care about you will never ask you to be silent when it matters. They will respect your opinions even when they disagree. They will encourage you to express yourself, to defend yourself, and to advocate for what is right. But those who demand your silence only do so because they benefit from it. They are not protecting you, they are protecting themselves. Your voice is powerful. It has the ability to create change, to inspire, and to set boundaries. Do not allow anyone to take that away from you. Speak when something feels wrong. Speak when others try to manipulate you. Speak when your values are being tested. Because every time you choose to stand in silence for the comfort of others, you sacrifice a piece of your own truth. And the people who truly value you will never ask you to give that up. Your dreams are the essence of who you are. They represent your purpose, your ambitions, and the vision you have for your life. Yet there are people who will ask you to sacrifice your dreams in exchange for theirs. They may not say it outright, but through their expectations, their demands, and their influence, they push you to set aside your own aspirations so that theirs can thrive. These people may be friends, family, partners, or even employers. They expect you to support their goals at the expense of your own. They want you to invest your time, energy, and resources into their vision while yours remains on hold. They may even convince you that their dream is more important, that your role is to help them succeed, and that your sacrifices will be worth it in the end. But over time, you realize that the end never comes. Only more demands, more compromises, and more lost opportunities for you. No one has the right to ask you to abandon your dreams. True relationships, whether personal or professional, are built on mutual support, not sacrifice. If someone truly values you, they will not just expect you to contribute to their vision, they will also encourage you to pursue your own. They will celebrate your growth, respect your goals, and find ways to ensure that both of you can succeed without one person having to give up everything. The people who ask you to give up your dreams often do so out of selfishness. They want what benefits them, not what is best for you. And if you allow yourself to be pulled into their world at the cost of your own ambitions, you will wake up one day wondering where your life went. You will realize that you spent years building something for someone else while your own potential remained untapped. Your dreams matter. They are just as important as anyone else's. Do not let anyone convince you otherwise. Support others, but not at the cost of losing yourself. Pursue your own path with the same passion and dedication that you give to others, because in the end, the people who truly care about you will never ask you to exchange your dreams for theirs. They will walk beside you as you both build something meaningful together. Your time, energy, loyalty, money, voice, and dreams are some of the most valuable things you possess. The people who truly deserve them will never demand them without accountability, without reciprocation, or without respect. Be cautious of those who ask for these things while giving nothing in return. They may disguise their intentions as friendship, love, or support, but in reality, they are only taking from you. True relationships are built on mutual respect, not one-sided expectations. Protect your resources, guard your ambitions, and never silence yourself for the comfort of others. The right people will never ask you to shrink yourself to accommodate them. They will encourage you, uplift you, and walk alongside you as you grow. Choose to invest in those who invest in you. Choose to give where it truly matters. And most importantly, choose yourself. Thank you for your time and for valuing what truly matters in life.